Friday night, it's the weekend, and we're off to Portsmouth to go and see
Headers for Heroes A and Vex Red.
Who I know one song. A. No A, one song.
We'll go Starbucks as well.
Do Starbucks there? What?
Okay, they sing a song called Starbucks.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. It's about an hour from where we live. So I'm just going to do my makeup in the car. All of my makeup here. Let's just hope I don't get like... I mean, this is the good thing actually about the fact that I have lashes and eyebrows already.
Yeah.
It's not like I can like poke myself in the eye with the wand or... Handy. For the rarity that I have to get ready in the car. Right, makeup done. I don't look like a clown, do I? When I went into Tesco's, I did think like, do I look like a clown?
Not
But
like a clown.
the light was good. Although my hair's really static. So I picked up one of these, it was a wicked lunch, like sandwich, hoisin, mushroom wrap. These wicked are all vegan, so it's really good. They're not gluten free, which is a bit of a problem, but I haven't really had any real like tummy problems from it, so I'd rather have tummy problems than eat byproducts of meat. Fair enough, innit? I've got tummy problems anyway because of my bloody period.
Sharon's Karen.
I said in tonight's vlog. Too much information apparently. I won't tell them about your pink eye then. I was joking, there was no pink eye.
Smile. Smile for camera.
We had a good night last night at the pyramids. I've never been there before, which is just weird considering that's the area that I kind of grew up in. But I wasn't really into kind of gigs and stuff when I lived in Hampshire, so yeah, it was good. I did think the sound was slightly off, as it's the pyramids, as you can imagine. It is like a pyramid, so there's a lot of space in there. I don't know whether the way the sound hits the top of it affects it or whether it was just really bad sound last night, I don't know. But yeah, we had a good time, and we picked up Charlie because he was at his dad's for like a week, so we picked him up on the way and he's home now. Chris is down doing van stuff because he's an early riser and I'm really not, and I'm just looking at stuff on the internet. I was looking at van stuff and now I've suddenly moved over to looking at vegan pizzas. I mean, this is the problem when you're looking on the internet. It's like a spiral of things. You see one thing and then you go on to another, and before you know it, the reason why you're on the computer is not what you're looking at, which has happened to me. So I think it's about time that I get up.
Just done my first bending using my bending tool. So this bend and this bend. That was when I was trying to hammer it. But yeah, so...
Let me just zoom in so we can see it a bit better. That's it. Oh, look at that.
So this will end up being a section of the side panel of the van. So I just need to cut off this bend that I did hammering and then put the step in that, and then that bit's ready to be welded in. So I'll just tidy up the edges as well.
So how many more of those?
Well, that'll be about 35 centimetres, so probably need 3 of those, 4 of those.
Nice. And now you've done one, you'll fly by with the rest, won't you?
Hopefully. Yeah, Dad's going to drop around the welder soon, and then hopefully if I can get the area cleaned up, I can then start welding these in.
Ooh. Excellent.
Cute.
Chris has got the Anchor speaker on the bathroom window. So I think he appreciates the music. Are you liking the jams? Hey? Oh, it's nice and warm here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you found my glasses. Thanks.
What have you come back with then?
Well, I've got you guys lunch. You've got ham sandwich, like a baguette to share between the two of you. And this is half price, so...
Bargain.
That. Sorry?
Bargain.
Bargain, yeah. Want to have coffee?
Cool.
From Boheme? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a coffee shop just down the road from us, and I reached out to them and said, do you have any coffee sacks that I could buy? And they have given me these three. There was so many. Look at the size of it.
Cool.
I was expecting it to be half the size. So each side is different. So I've got two of those.
Yeah.
And this one, which, got to be careful because it's got complimentary beans in still. This one, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I thought I would pick up two of these because they're a better weave, and see what we can do with this and potentially pick up some more of them. But the reason I got them is for the van to do some of the kind of upholstery of some things we haven't quite worked out yet.
Cool.
Love them.
And I've been doing my bending. So I've got 5 sections of bent metal.
They're 5 now.
So now I just got to make sure they're all the same height, and then I can start cleaning up the area ready for them to weld in.
So this is some of the work that Chris has already done on the outside. As you can see, there's quite a lot of rust that they've rubbed down and are going to be working on over the next few weeks.
So what I'm doing is my little J-shaped panels that I've made. You're cutting along here, putting these in and welding them in. And I've got a little bit to do with up here, and then around the window. Obviously that wasn't done well the first time it was done, so I've got to sort that out as well. That's the plan.
Are you having a drink, Walter? You like that, don't you? Good boy. Walter loves having his bath, don't you? I think it's probably one of your most favourite things. You like to investigate, but you are happy having a bath, having a drink. You're very thirsty today, aren't you? You are. Good boy. Look at that smile on his face. He's so happy. I've got a bath mat on the floor to pick up all the drops. He's quite happy on the edge here, aren't you? I've moved on to the last curtains for the van, and I've got this like conveyor belt going on here, and hopefully it's going to work. So basically half of this material will make 2 curtains, and then out of it I'll be able to get 4 in total with the amount of fabric that I've got. But I need to make sure that the line that I cut is going to be really straight. I've sorted out all the material and kept it as like flat as possible, and I'm just going to iron a line into it now. I'm going to pull it along and then just keep on going. Hopefully this kind of conveyor belt is going to really help me with my cutting. I didn't update you last night, guys, because Mum and I went out to The Greatest Showman. It was a sing-along version. I was just in a rush. I didn't even take my camera with me. I got there and I was like, oh no. But yeah, that was so much fun. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't enjoy it as much, but I enjoyed it more actually. So good, so good. Yeah, so last night I finished off all the preparation for the curtains. So here they are, all the curtains ready to be sewed on, or sewn on Monday. And I've made these little napkins. See them? Look at how cute they are. And they're going to be finished with this kind of just going around the edge. That's going to be a little bit complicated, so that's not going to happen anytime soon, but at least I've cut the fabric up for that. And I've also got a tea towel that I've cut up too. So that's cute. Today, oh yeah, I've done this. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering all the walls in plywood. So I've just been kind of testing to see what the best finish is. So this is all the same colour. It's Rust-Oleum and it's a chalk white. The bottom one is the, so it's not diluted or anything. This is like true to its form. But you can see here that I would need to do some rubbing down. So I don't really want to do that because that would be quite labour intensive. This is it watered down a little bit, and I do like that one. But you can see the brush marks on it, and I'm hoping to only do one coat. Now this is amazing. It's really watered down and you can still see the grain through it. So it's quite nice. So it keeps it looking fresh, and against the bumblebee pattern, I think that looks really nice. So I think that is a winner. I'm pretty sure that's the colour that we're going to go for. And based on the amount of paint that I used, which was virtually none to do that, I think I might actually be able to do the whole of the camper van with one can, which is amazing because one can, I can't remember how much a can is actually. But yeah, that's going to save us money. So that's what I've been doing today. I've been doing a little bit of research on, well, I've done lots of measurements. I'll show you all the measurements. I mean, they don't really mean much to me. Like, I've measured stuff and there they are. So that's all the measurements for the van, and oh God, yeah. I've been trying to do a little bit of kind of planning of the layout, because we know the layout, but there's a few things that I'd quite like to get on with without the inside of the van being done yet. But yeah, that didn't work out too well, so I'll have to go back to that again. But I've also just been doing a lot of research on YouTube, looking at videos about how to insulate the windows best in the evenings and at night to keep any kind of heat loss and also the cold getting into us. Chris and Jimmy have been working on the van today, but they've all vanished. Jimmy's gone and Chris has gone round to his nan's house now. But yeah, they've done so much. Hopefully next weekend I'll show you what they did, because at the moment the van is all covered up and I won't be able to show you. It's so cold out there. I'm not surprised that Chris went for an early finish today. With all those measurements that I did earlier on today, I've been able to get a bit of software on my computer and look at some rough ideas of the layout of the van. This is the diagram so far, and you can really see how things are going to be laid out. So we're going to have the kitchen here, we're going to have a table, and then the two chairs here, and the table's going to end up going down and then turning into a double bed. But already we're encountering some challenges by seeing it in 3D. For instance, how would you get through to this seat when having to go past the table, but also the kitchen as well? So here, that is going to be where the hob is. So you don't want to be knocking hot pans over and things like that. So finding it really handy. I'm going to come up with a few solutions for that.